Hello, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Steam Deck again. I know I haven't talked about the Steam Deck in a little bit at this point, and it's mainly because I've been super busy with the summer. I think most people end up being super busy in the summer, and I've been playing a lot more games on my Xbox versus my Steam Deck, so I haven't really used it as much as I had been in the past. And with that being said, the honeymoon kind of phase for me getting my Steam Deck is now over, I would say. It's been about 3 months, which is a quarter of a year, significant amount of time. And I just kind of want to talk about the Steam Deck and be like, do I still think it's worth it? Do I still enjoy it? Are the benefits still there? Is there more downside that I didn't know while I was really happy that I just got it and was playing it a bunch then versus now? You know, the rose-tinted glasses are a little off. So, was the Steam Deck still worth it? Short answer, yes, I think so. I think the most of the benefits that I've talked about in the past are still, prevalent. They're still there. Everything that's in your face when you're thinking about it, that you're like, well, I can play anywhere. Well, it runs mostly anything. All the clear benefits of it, they're there. I have come to realize while playing it recently, it hit me in the face that this is still just a portable computer, that the specs, that its capability is not, perfect. It cannot play everything, and I discovered that for the first time, and it kind of made me feel a little crappy. Obviously, not every game is going to work on the Steam Deck. You shouldn't expect that. It is what it is. I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I mentioned before that I was playing it, and I actually started my playthrough on the Steam Deck. I was just hanging out on the couch. It was docked, feeling like a cowboy, relaxing. After chapter 1, when you're on the cart, moving, the damn thing basically bricked itself. I don't know what happened, honestly. It just dropped to 0 frames, 1 frame, and was sitting at that for a while. I couldn't go to the home screen. I couldn't do... Oh, it was rough. And as soon as that happened, to me it was over playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on the Steam Deck. Because in my head I was like, if this happens even once again, I'm gonna be pissed that I didn't just play Red Dead on my Xbox. Well, I know it will, be relatively smooth the entire time. No drops at all, basically ever. Where the Steam Deck, if it did it again, I'd just be kicking myself. So I went through the whole first chapter on my Steam Deck. This happens, and I went back and did the whole first chapter on my Xbox. Just that being said, I don't think it would be fair to be like, oh, the Steam Deck can't run all games. Oh no. I feel like Red Dead Redemption 2 is a very it's a pretty intensive game. It's super big, super detailed. If it ran it super smoothly, I would be super, super impressed. And for the most part, it was. It was just this moment, and it just super cratered the frames, and it just gave me a feeling that I shouldn't be playing this on the Steam Deck anymore, or else I could ruin my Steam Deck. That's how I felt. And I do still have the confidence of if there is a verified checkmark, I wouldn't even think twice about playing that game on my Steam Deck. I played Final Fantasy VII Remake on it, ran super well. Really, there would be the very few times the frames would drop, but it wasn't that bad. And again, these are super high quality games that are super detailed, that are really large in size, all this stuff. It's just a portable computer. It's not going to be able to run everything, is what it is. Do I think that should halt people from buying a Steam Deck or any other portable thing? I mean, I'm talking Steam Decks because I own one. I don't have any of the other kind of portable handheld gaming computer situations. No, I don't think it should stop someone from that, because realistically, there's so many good games that run so well on the Steam Deck. Just because you might not be able to run the highest quality, biggest budget type of game on it, that it's useless to you. There's so many indie games, so many games that you've probably never heard of or never thought you'd enjoy. You now have the opportunity to play them, and you'll probably like them. That's what's happened with me. There's been so many games that I've heard of that I was like, I don't think I can really get into it. Try it on my Steam Deck, and I'm instantly excited. Something like Blasphemous. I don't really like Metroidvania games at all, realistically. And I think that's just like console gaming in my head is not Metroidvania type stuff. That's definitely more portable kind of gaming, which playing Blasphemous on my Steam Deck, it's amazing. Yeah, the game's hard and everything, and I want to, cry when I have to do a run back and stuff like that. But it's so fun, and I know I would never have experienced that game if I didn't have the Steam Deck. Another thing would be Baldur's Gate 3. I really could not get into it when I was playing on my PC. As soon as I played on my Steam Deck, instantly clicked. It was the weirdest thing. I actually started doing stuff. I learned. It's a lot of fun. Way more than I expected it to be after my initial playing it. And another bit of game that I'm excited to try on the Steam Deck is actually one that I've never really played on console, never played anywhere besides a mobile smartphone. And that's the strategy, city builder type of simulation type of game. Not The Sims. I'm currently looking at trying Manor Lords on the Steam Deck. Hopefully it can run it really well, because I know that game is early access and it doesn't run perfectly, or at least it wasn't at launch. Hopefully it's been a lot updated and fixed. But a lot of those kind of strategy games, I'm kind of feeling like trying one right now, and I think the Steam Deck would be perfect for it. And this is because, don't make fun of me, my friend recently got me to download Heyday, the farming game, on my mobile phone. I'm embarrassed to say that I enjoyed it. I've been enjoying it a bit. I'm not fully crazy invested. I'm not like an 8-year-old that just got a hold of my mom's iPad that has a credit card and I'm gonna, basically run out of money. But just kind of the calm nature of the game and building something and thinking strategically, like all this kind of stuff is interesting about it. I don't know why. I know it's kind of like brain rot, at least the mobile games are, where it's kind of like, oh, you have to wait 40 minutes or pay diamonds kind of BS. I don't think any of that is in, legitimate strategy kind of simulation city builders, or at least not as much, because that'd be kind of insane. So I am excited to try an adult version of a strategy kind of game, something that's not a cheap cash grab mobile game. I'm looking forward to that. So if you have any city builder strategy simulation type of games that you really enjoy, please leave a comment. Some of your favorite ones. I know there's stuff like Civilization. There's one with Xbox. It's not Total War. I forget what it's called. Civilization's the big one. I know there's Stellaris or something. That's kind of the space one. It's on sale every week on Steam, which is amazing. Which another great thing with having the Steam Deck is you really do get to take advantage of the Steam sales. And that, mind you, that's not even just during the big sales. There is so many sales every week. The fact of you can go on Steam any week, go through, if you make a legit wish list, guaranteed something on there is on sale every week. I feel confident in that. Unless you have 3 games that are Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3, or Black Ops 1, 2, and 3, or something like that, where it's all the same thing, where it's either all of them are on sale or none of them are. There's a very good variety of how many games are on sale on the Steam Deck. But other than that, just structural stuff still works fine. I haven't had any overheating issues. The battery works really well. If you use or if you play higher intensive games, I think the battery's hour to an hour and a half comfortably. It's pretty short, but it is playing pretty beefy games. And if you plug it in, it should be fine. So I'm not really worried about the battery. Screen, I've had a screen protector on it since day one. Obviously, in my opinion, I think you should. But everything else, structurally, it's been perfectly fine. No issues whatsoever. Other than that, I don't think the fact of the game having issues with the highest end games should really detract you from getting a Steam Deck. If it does, then I think you're probably not playing enough games where it would probably be worth it anyways, if that makes sense. I think I've said this before, have the conversation. It's a pretty big purchase. If you think it's worth it, then the typical benefits of it are always going to be there. Going somewhere, still playing anywhere in your house, playing so many different games that are on sale on Steam, stuff like that. It's all always there. So if you have that, if you're going to use it, if you know you're going to use it, I say why not pull the trigger. But that's just me. But that is going to do for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like if you enjoyed. Consider subscribing. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.